Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day. Has had a good day so far. There is still plenty of games to go through when it comes to Sunday slate. A lot of the picks aren't out, and honestly just couldn't find that much that I liked, at least when it comes to player props. Even as I'll go through the ones that I do have, I'll explain why as well. But also, I am getting this video out at least as early as I can. I would usually sometimes wait for more props and stuff to come out, but I need to get this out early because I am busy. I do have a couple things that I do need to take care of. So if I do have any added plays, which I didn't in the last video, but I will try to have some for today's or Sunday slate, just because again they haven't added a lot of them, and you'll see why. But I just won't waste any more time. I'll go straight into the picks. And the first one is Yangel Herrera to go hard in 0.5 shots, playing away from home for Girona, going up against Barcelona. First of all, he's averaging 1.61 shots per 90, and he's gone over in 83% of the starts that he's had, 15 out of 18 games. And while Barcelona is a tough defense, they're coming off an Osasuna game from like 3 days prior and will be more prone to make mistakes, at least when it comes to allowing shots, not just like conceding goals, just allowing shots, which is all we need. He's a long shot taker. He's taking 20 from inside the box, 7 from outside the box, and he's pretty versatile as well. He's taking 13 with his right, 3 headers, 3 with his left, and 11 headers. And I mentioned the headers as well because he's 6 foot tall and wins 93% of the aerial duels that he's in, which is good. And he played him once last season and went over in that game with 2. 1 shot with his right, 1 shot with his left, and he plays as the box-to-box midfielder. They play a 4-3-3. He's one of the 3 midfielders, and he is the main one that plays up and is involved in the attack and goes into the box whenever they are attacking. So he will get the chances, and playing against a little more tired Barcelona squad, I expect them to allow a couple more shots than what they usually would. He went over against them with 2 in one game last season, so now in this game, we just need him to take 1. So I like this prop. I like Yangel Herrera to go higher than 0.5 shots. And the reason why I said you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to the player props, because this second one, it's also an underdog, but it's also on the same team. So if you want to parlay this, you're going to have to find your own prop, at least for now, until I add more plays. But the second one is his teammate, and that's a safer play, Bojan Miovski to go lower than 0.5 goals and assists, playing away from home again for Girona, going up against Barcelona. He's only had 3 goal contributions, 3 goals and assists in 15 games, so an only 20% hit rate. Regardless whether Barcelona's a tired squad or not, they might allow a couple more shots, but this doesn't mean they're not going to be lackluster on defense. They're still a top 3 defense in the league, and they're playing away from home. And Girona might not even score a goal in this game at all. And even if they do, I'll take my chances that it's not him. He's gone under this mark in all 7 away games, so 100% hit rate away from home. And I mentioned that they had 3 goals and assists in 15 games. Those 3 goal contributions all came in 1 game. So this prop has hit in 14 out of 15 games in the season, and the goals that he scored, or the goals and assists, came from Espanola below average defense. He had 1 good game, and he hasn't contributed since. He averages around 1 shot a game, and from that 1 shot, around 40% chance that it'll even be on target. And then he only averages about 0.3 shots assisted, so he might not even take a shot. He might take 1. Good chance he might not even be on target, and he doesn't even pass the ball. He's just more like a target man, and he's just not that great of a striker. Again, this has a great hit rate, and I like the odds here. I'll take my chances that he doesn't score here, doesn't contribute at all. So I like Bojan Miovski to go lower than 0.5 goals and assists. Before I get into the money line plays, as always, if you guys please could like the video, comment as well, whether it's showing support, asking questions, anything you guys do to interact with this video helps boost it out to more people, and I really do appreciate you guys. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you want to get the videos out even earlier than what you usually would, and support the channel just a little more, I do have the membership link in the description. It is completely optional. It's not like I hide any picks or you get extra picks. Again, it's just if you want to get the videos out earlier and support the channel just a little more. And all my codes for everything, whether it's Outlier, whether it's PrizePicks, Underdog, everything linked in the description. So I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. But when it comes to money lines, I have 2 plays, and the first one is hard than 1.5 Bilbao goals, playing at home, going up against Osasuna. You can currently get this for minus 160. Osasuna is another team that's coming off that game from 3 days prior to when this game is going to play against Barcelona. They played that game away from home, lost that game 3-0. Now they have to travel again away from home, not fresh, against a good Bilbao squad. So this is a good opportunity for Bilbao to score a couple of goals here. They're traveling to Bilbao, who has scored 27 goals in 14 games at home. And it's just whether they get that second goal. Osasuna have conceded 20 goals in 13 games. So again, For sure, Bilbao easily score one. It's just whether they get that second goal, and I believe they will. But Bilbao scored 2 in the cup game at home earlier this season. In the first game away from home in the league, they scored 2 as well. And in 2 games that they played each other last season, this prop hit in those games as well. So in 2 games this season and in 2 games last season, this prop has hit in all 4 games. They've been managed to score 2+ in every single one of those games. So they have good history against them. And Osasuna cannot defend the wings and are weak against skillers. And that's perfect for Bilbao, which explains why they concede so many goals against Bilbao, because they have Nico Williams and Iñaki Williams. So matchup-wise, great. Circumstance is great for us as well, just because again they're very, very tired, and Bilbao are well rested. They have that 2 weeks off, and I just trust their quality at home to score at least 2 against Osasuna. I like the value here as well for -160. I like higher than 1.5 Bilbao goals going up against Osasuna. And then the second play that I found that I like, we hit day 1 of the ladder challenge, so we're on to day 2, and the play that I found is the Inter Milan money line for -290 at home going up against Udinese. Inter cannot afford to drop any points. They are in the title race. They're currently first place at the top, could win the title, and they're first place by 3 points, so they cannot afford to lose any points. They're at home against them. They beat them 2-0 in the cup earlier this season and beat them away from home 2-3, and played them twice last season, beat them in both of those games as well. 1-2 away from home and 4-0 at home. So you see, they even when they play away, they do tend to struggle against them, but they still able to beat them. But when they play them at home in the cup, 2-0, and when they played them at home last season 4-0, they played great against them, and that's what they're playing. They're playing at home, so it should be a good game for them. They have the upper hand against them, and despite Inter Milan having some injuries or players coming out, not being in this game, like Bastoni, Martinez, and Dumfries are the main ones that they won't have, they still have plenty of quality to go through when it comes to being up top. As strikers, they still have Thuram. They could put Correa up there. They could put Taremi up there. Center back, they still have plenty of options to go through. I still believe they still have Pavard. They still have Acerbi. They still have Bisek. So they still have plenty of players that they can use. They'll control they can either score by just controlling possession of the ball and then scoring against them. It could be that, or Udinese are an aggressive team, and that's going to be dangerous against a squad like Inter, who are very, very good at attacking set pieces. So whether they score during regular play or score during set pieces, they'll have plenty of opportunities to score, and Udinese might not even score a goal at all. They need this win, and I trust them at home. I like the Inter Milan money line for -290 against Udinese for day 2 of the ladder challenge. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. As I'm recording this video, again, it is a little earlier as well. The Nashville play hasn't played yet because that was in the US League, so they play around 7:30 Central Time. So as I'm recording this, they haven't played yet, so we're still to see whether that prop hits or not. But player prop wise, we did pretty good. It was a 2-in-1 day. We only missed one, and that was Pellegrini to take 2 shots. He had plenty of opportunities. He took one. He was playing great for them, and he got subbed out. So if he would have played the full game, I was pretty confident that he was going to get that. But the other 2, Forsberg to take 2 shots hit, and Orsolini to take 3 shots hit. So that was good for us. We did good on those 2 plays. And then we had Juventus to win for day 1. Obviously, I mentioned it earlier. They came through. Good thing I took their money line and not them to score 2, because they ended up winning 1-0. So great read on that part. And then both teams to score in the Heidenheim and Wolfsburg game. That was just bad luck, honestly. I said Wolfsburg were easily going to score. It's just whether or not Heidenheim scored. Heidenheim managed to score their goal, but Wolfsburg at home did not score, which was very unfortunate. So overall, it was 2-in-1 when it came to player props. 1-in-1 when it came to money lines. Still to see whether we hit the Nashville pick, that would be a 2-in-1. So wasn't a great day, but wasn't a bad day. So I mean, we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Hopefully we can still do good. We've been doing good over the last couple of videos, so it might just be an off day. I still feel good in these picks, feel good in these reads, and I'm not going to force any plays. Hence why the 2 that I did post or that I did have in this video when it came to player props were on the same team, because I like them. They're on the same team. Not going to pass them up. But if I do have any added plays, and I will try, they will be in the pinned comment either later tonight or tomorrow. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.